halls, absolutely doing exactly what we were supposed to be doing.
Definitely.
And we found this book that has our names in it. It's titled The Great Christmas Biscuit Misunderstanding of 1977. So we decided we were going to use this nice muggle camera to film ourselves reading it. So here, I guess here's we go. Remus pulled up short after he entered the Transfiguration Quarter, stopping so suddenly that Peter ran right into his bag. That happens. Steady, Peter said, catching Remus's elbow. Yes, Peter says, steady.
Steady.
As he swayed into a suit of armor, Remus winced slightly. His ribs hadn't quite recovered from the last full moon.
That's weird.
What?
Oh, Fight Club, right? Oh, shit.
Oh, don't tell me
Oh,
about
don't
the
say
Fight
Fight Club.
I'm sorry. I ruined everything.
That depends. Remus pointed down to the other end of the hallway where James and Sirius were skulking.
I have never seen.
I have not skulked a day in my life.
You skulk.
Oh,
Beside a statue of Gormlech the Gargantuan, James's eyes were narrowed and Sirius's mouth was quirked at the corners. They were standing too close
Sounds like an
together
attractive bunch.
in an up to no good kind of way. That's never what we do. No, we're always
Up
follow
to
the
good.
rules.
We're up
You
to
always follow the rules.
I do always follow the rules. You know.
We don't
Lily
good.
knows.
No idea what
Lily
this boy has
knows.
done.
We don't break the rules, we bend them.
He's a good
Looks
kid,
like
and
plotting,
that's
Peter said, shrugging.
Oh, yes.
You've seen them do it before.
Them plotting.
I think they know us fairly well. Remus considered this for a moment. Evans, throw prongs over again? No. Snape been talking about? No more than usual. Remus frowned, tugging Peter towards the wall as a pack of first years scrambled away from the
Manhandling him.
Classroom. Regulus then? I wouldn't know, said Peter, digging two sugar quills from his rucksack. He handed one to Remus, then put the other in half of the sharp crutch. Haven't seen much of him since the business with Boobertuber Puss. Boobertuber. Remus wrinkled his nose. He needed 4 showers to cope.
Wait. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Remus wrinkled his nose. He had needed 4 showers to cope with that particular disaster. So let's just... Why are people writing stories about us?
They are
And
assuming.
what happened to you?
I feel. Did Gilderoy write this? This seems like
Someone
one of
would
his
have
stories.
Gilderoy.
should at least drawn me better.
Their
I think you're
dormitory...
fairly accurate.
The dormitory still smelled if the drought blew the wrong way. Well, they're up to something. Sirius barks out a short laugh. Ducking
so
by
funny.
Gormlech's James tried to shush him. I just can't figure out what it could be. Might be general purpose plotting.
General purpose plotting.
plotting.
I don't know why this person
That
thinks
is-
that we're up to something.
We always
We
behave.
never
We're
are
not
up to
always
anything.
up to something.
We're good people.
The
You're
corridor
a
had
good
started to
person.
clear. Peter pushed away from the wall, nudging Remus into motion as he headed towards the classroom.
Get moving.
Friday's the last day of school before Christmas holiday, leaving feast and all that. Right, Remus said, of course, because James was head boy. Life was a bit... Don't remind him! Life was a bit more settled on the mischief front this term, but Padfoot and Progs...
Who are those
What?
guys?
What is that?
Who are Padfoot and
What's
Progs?
this got to do with anything? Everyone knows you call each other those stupid names.
They're not stupid.
Pay attention.
Teacher Remus.
I think I would be a great professor.
You would be.
Thank
You
you.
should teach defensive and
Boring.
dark arts.
I don't know, I feel like I'm more like...
History of magic.
I mean, the history of magic is interesting. Charms would be good. I'm very good at charms.
Do
I'm the
potions.
best at charms.
Do potions.
No,
I feel like I pissed nipples off.
but I can't do potions.
Oh yeah.
Padfoot and Progs, if they had let a fancy occasion pass without something going off with a bang. I hope they don't set anything on fire. Hey now, Sirius complained, wagging his finger. Remus.
Wagging.
He was lounging against Gormlet's huge thigh, his robes open and his tie so loose the knot was only pretending.
What?
Okay.
You gotta be accurate.
That
Accurate.
was one time. Oi, Mooney, James cuts in, slapping Sirius on the shoulder. Where have you been? We haven't seen you since breakfast. I've been upstairs. Pomfrey wanted another look at my ribs. Sirius elbowed James out of the way. And then
Rude.
laid a careful hand on Remus's side. Everything all right? Yeah, I'm fine, Remus said quietly. His stomach nodded a little the way it always did when Sirius got too close.
Ooh.
I don't know what they're
Saucy.
thinking.
Are you allergic to me?
Yes, you make me sneeze. She just worries is all. She doused me with skeleton grow and left skelegrow and sent me off with a lecture. James snored. Old Burn's gone soft on you. If you ask me, remember when she gentleman McGonagall said? That's very accurate. Her voice sudden and sharp in the narrow, now empty corner. a corridor. She was looming in the doorway.
Oh, she does loom.
Her arms folded across her chest. Gormlach chuckled with a noise like an avalanche. Class has already begun if you're not too busy to join us. Sirius offered a bright, flirtatious smile. Afternoon, Professor. You look lovely today.
By the way, is this statue
have a thing for
sentient?
it coming.
Are you
this
leaning
statue
against the
laughs.
sentient statue's
In
thigh?
her thigh.
Yeah. It's comfortable? I don't know.
Guys.
Yeah.
I look lovely every day, Mr. Black. That's very
Dang.
McGonagall. She said tartly, empty flattery will only earn you detention.
Wreck his life, Gonzo.
Remus cornered James in a common room during the 5th free period, 7 years.
Skip.
No, it has a thing. Yeah.
Time skip.
Remus cornered James in a common room during his during free period 7th years had before supper. Supper. He rather didn't want to, but he figured it would be best if he headed this thing off with.
Would you like me to read?
Sorry, it's almost the moon. I am a little dizzy. Before James and Sirius let their imaginations run wild. When that happened, potion cupboards got filled with trifle overnight. People
Is
ended
that
up
what
floating on the ceiling, speaking Mernish for a week while covering. This person has really quite paid attention to all of your pranks.
Almost as weird as sticking
Escapades.
a leaf in our mouth.
We have fans.
Remus found himself trapped in the
Victims, more
3rd floor storage room for 9 hours. Part of the reason I can't read is because you guys keep talking.
It's common.
We're making commentary. We're not just reading a story.
Bedtime story.
With nothing for company but several dusty tapestries and a goblin portrait with incredibly bad manners. Well, what is it, James asked, budging over as Remus sat down beside him. He had a book open on his lap. James doesn't read.
But didn't actually
Oh, wait,
seem
no,
to be
it's me.
reading it.
He actually seemed to be reading it. Remus suspected he was just waiting for Evans to come along. That sounds about right.
Accurate.
Rose. Remus shrugged. Does it have to be something? Go on. You just look lonely is all. You're so full of shit they smell you down in Slytherin.
Oh!
Wow, James has never been that rude to me. All right, Remus said, nudging James's shoulder. Behind him, the fire crackled and popped, and as someone tossed another log into the hearth. I just want to know what you and Sirius are up to. James pulled an innocent face. His mouth was twitching. Too much to sell it. Up to for the feast on Friday. I don't know what you're on about. Now who's full of shit? Yeah, all right. This is so long.
We would never keep anything from you.
You could
You
say.
would help us.
You could
Yeah.
He
say-
would not. He would stop you.
Yes.
Of course
Yes.
he would.
Uh-huh.
Of course I would.
You could say they were up to some serious trouble.
Oh my god. I'm going to murder you.
Don't get your
So
knickers in
dead.
a twist.
You're gonna be so dead
Tim
someday.
snorted out a rough laugh and pushed his glasses up the bridge of his nose. We're all thinking about it, but couldn't come up with anything worth the bother. He paused, cocking his head to the side like a bird. What gave us away then?
That's not right.
You gave you away, Remus said, shifting uncomfortably. The chair wasn't quite big enough for 2 people, and James's hip bone was digging into a bruise on Remus's thigh.
Pointy boy.
You looked like you were plotting earlier, before Transfiguration. Been staring at Sirius again, have you? He crept up the back of Remus's neck, and he sighed as he pinched James's arms. Prongs.
You guys are like really cuddly in this. Like you're on each other's lap.
Yeah.
We're bros
No.
being bros.
Guys being bros. This guy thinks.
Here, I'm just taking the piss, James says, slinging his arms around Remus's shoulder. I haven't told him, and I won't, not unless you want to. I don't know what.
Well, told him
Tell
that.
him what? No. All right. There's no feast prank, and I won't tell Sirius. I guess that's you sorted. James glanced around the common room, frowning anxiously at the portrait hole. Bugger off then, will you? Evans is meeting me here at 5:30.
Oh.
That's fake.
By meaning, do you mean she's
I am-
coming through the
Yeah.
common room?
Do you mean like as in I'm going that
Somebody
direction?
knows something that you don't.
He was lying, of course, Remus
That
said
figures
just before
stop.
bed. Peter looked up from an open trunk. He has a dirty sock in one hand and a pair of pajama bottoms in the other. Probably.
Hear it.
Unless maybe Evans got to him before you did. You think so? She gives it worse than you, Peter said.
I'd love to get it from you.
I think they mean scolding. Ducking as Remus threw a shoe at his
That's
head.
not a
I would
conversation.
throw a shoe at Peter. You know, she's still sore about that thing with the Lobalug, and that was years ago. Her skin was gray for a week. Peter
Oh my
shrugged,
god.
his nose twitching slightly. She didn't look so bad. It was McKinnon that got the short end of it. The seaweed in her hair made her look like the portrait of Medusa on the 5th floor. Remus was 10 feet from Ancient Rune's class when someone grabbed the collar of his robe and yanked. Marlin's pants. What? Serious? Watch Mooney. Remus tugged at his tie, trying to straighten out before it choked him. What are you doing here? Looking for you. Aren't you meant to be in dibs? Sirius dismissed this with a lazy shrug and then caught Remus's elbows and herded him back into the alcove. I needed to talk to you. Couldn't it wait till Charms? Remus asked, biting the inside of his cheek.
His crush on Sirius was annoying enough on its own.
Oh.
It didn't help things any when Sirius put his hands all over the merchandise.
What?
I don't know what they
What?
think we're getting up to.
That is very
That is-
incorrect.
Somebody has some wild fantasies.
This is kind of gross,
Did Molly
guys.
write this?
Have you got rounds tonight? Of course I've got rounds tonight. Remus pressed closer to the wall, hoping to put some distance between...
Go on.
Can I change
Do
sides?
not go on. Do not go on.
Can I change sides?
Can we just, let's see. Let's just skip
What?
this part. What?
Not really, it's a great guy.
I've got rounds every night. Who's your partner? Janet Mills. Why are you, did you just skip off class to ask about my rounds? Mills, Hufflepuff, right? Nice legs, kind of titchy. Comes up to your armpit like. That's her. That's, what do you do in the dungeons? Do you think that, no, like, titchy.
What do you do in the dungeons?
Do you think she noticed if you
Detention.
nipped into Sluggy's private stash?
What?
Whoa.
That's
We've never done
never
that.
happened.
No.
Oh,
We
go on,
like-
Remus said,
we
sighing
like
heavily.
living.
Sirius was still holding his arms as he tried to pull away. Sirius is very pushy,
Can I switch sides?
Excuse me.
but Sirius
Yeah,
just
come over
huffed
here, Peter.
and crowded him
Come sit
closer
between me
to
and
the
this
wall.
thing.
I should have known James was just winding
here.
me up. Of course he was winding you up. You give out worse than Evan sometimes, arsehole. Sirius laughed, low and throaty and warm. Ugh.
I've been betrayed.
Wanker. He danced
Peter
once.
betrayed James.
Peter.
I trusted you the most.
Peter would never betray James.
He just did.
You guys seeing this?
It's never just
Pete,
fun,
you're
Remus
good
complained,
friends.
shaking his head. It's not always wild
He's
animals and
cute.
shoes full of treacle.
Yeah, cute.
And McGonagall yelling herself hoarse. You never see my mom when she's hangry. Compared to her, McGonagall doesn't even rate. Sirius slid his hands up to Remus's shoulder and brushed the tapestry dust from his room. Come on, Mooney, please. So we ran out of film. So we're going to start again from where we left off, which,
I thought you guys said from the beginning.
From the beginning.
yeah, from the beginning. No fires, no. No exploding boils, no. You won't flood the arithmetic corridor again? I promise. Remus deflated with a sigh. Tell me what you need. Sorry, Remus said, rubbing his hand over his face. The dormitory was overly warm. Remus's collar was sticking to the back of his neck. James frowned like Remus was the one who'd gone round the
You
twist.
missed
Yes.
a line. Did you say turkeys?
Oops. Remus's collar was sticking to the back of his neck. Did you say turkeys? James frowned like Remus was the one who got round the twist. Yes. You want to bugger the Christmas biscuits so they turn everyone into turkeys? Not everyone, James said slowly. If that somehow made it less ridiculous. And not permanently. Don't use this. This is not a good
We
idea.
can do much better than this.
This is petty. I don't know who these guys think we are.
Turkeys.
Not
You're
everyone,
not gonna
James
be
said
doing
slowly,
anything.
as if that somehow made it less ridiculous. And not permanently or anything, just for a few minutes. He paused for a moment, his mouth twitching at the corners. It was Sirius's idea.
Turkeys.
That's why you
Serious
come up with the
Orion
plans.
Why
This
would
is
I
why I come up with the plan.
You what, Remus?
Nothing.
Remus Lupin.
Remus glared at Sirius, who was sitting cross-legged on James's trunk, looking rather pleased with himself. Are you mad? Runs in the family, Peter said. Savage! Good work, Pete. Oh, Sirius flipped Peter the bird and then offered Remus a dangerously sweet smile. It's brilliant. It's daft is what it is. Yes, I agree, book me, Remus said, shaking his head. Completely daft. Also, it'll never work. You can't put a transfiguration hex on food. Yeah, we know. Gam's Bollock's law and all that, James said. His glasses were smudged and his hair looked like birds had been nesting in it. We figured we'd dose him. Hang on, that's potions, Peter said, pointing his finger at James, who was curled up at the head of his bed against a huge mound of pillows. Who comes into our dorm? One of them slid to the floor as he sat up straighter. We agreed there wouldn't be any more potions after that business with the blistering solution. My eyebrows were growing a month growing back. James dismissed this with a wave. You agreed. You
fine.
and Mooney. I never said anything. You grunted.
Nice.
That doesn't count, Sirius said, pushing his friend out of his eyes. Prong grunts all the time, especially when he's... Rikchin Sempra, James muttered, flicking his wand in Sirius's general direction.
Wait. I'm confused. What did he grip?
No.
It's a spell.
Nothing.
Okay.
The spell whizzed past Sirius's ear and crashed into the window. Remus sighed as the drapes began to twitch. If you and Sirius need a potion, then you and Sirius can bloody well brew it. You and Sirius need to brew it, James said, summoning his invisibility cloak. Peter and I are going to the kitchens. We need the house elves to lend us biscuits.
Adventure.
And pants at potions, Remus said. Yeah, I cannot do potions. James's trunk creaked mournfully as Sirius got to his feet. It'll be alright, Mooney. If you slice and dice, I'll do the brewing. This is a terrible idea. It's a terrible idea. I would never let this happen.
I can't wait to see what we do next.
Remus complained, rolling up his sleeves. This is probably the worst idea you two have ever had.
As
I
he
would
prepares
Yeah,
to
I'm
do
not
it.
gonna do it, guys.
No, you're
I'm
gonna do
not.
Like, we have bad
We
ideas.
can come
but
up with
this
something
works.
much better.
much better.
What if we turn
Remus hunched over at the work table. He transfigured from his rucksack and tried not to dwell on the stuff bubbling in Sirius's cauldron. Remus slid a pile of chopped knotgrass towards the cauldron. That's 2. I'm doing the last one now. Brilliant. The potion coughed a wet, squelchy noise, and then erupted in Sirius's face like a volcano.
This is why we don't do
Bye,
potions.
Sirius.
Sirius is dead, everyone.
That's how I
So
did it.
Turkey. Could be worse, Sirius said, voice muted by the spray from the shower. Could be the bubo tuber again. Pus. Yeah.
We went to us.
Bubo tuber pus. Remus couldn't argue with that. The bubo tuber pus. How many times am I gonna have to say that? Had burned his eyes, itched like fire, and left his skin feeling scraped and raw for days.
This is why you don't do bad things.
This stuff was clammy
Well,
and
we know
cold,
from his brother, so it was his brother's fault.
and it came off all right if Remus scrubbed hard enough.
Oh. I'm worried that you're silent now.
Wait, what?
Being naked in the showers with Sirius was a bit of a sticking point.
Oh.
But there was nothing for it. Remus angled his shoulders into the hot water and tried to...
Are we done?
We don't shower together, guys.
No!
He could probably muddle through this if he kept his eyes to himself and Sirius didn't come close. We're skipping the age inappropriate parts. What do you think went wrong? Remus asked, his voice surprisingly even. Hell if I know, Sirius said, ducking under the spray. Water ran down his back in heavy rivulets. Remus bit his lip and cursed himself for looking over in the first place. Yeah, I mean, it must have been a pretty tragic sight. I just followed those instructions James gave us. Tosser probably copied them down wrong. Remus rubbed his washcloth over his face, then dug a blob of potion from his ear with his finger. Balls, I lost my soap.
Oh no.
No!
Sirius grumbled,
Never
peering
dropped the
down at
soap.
the tile floor. He felt around with his foot, but the steam was too thick, clouding around his ankles. Have you one over there? I think so, Remus said, working more potion from the crease of his elbow. He turned around to check, but Sirius was behind him,
I
settling.
see where it's going.
His hand sliding over Remus's hip as he leaned in to fumble with the soap dish on the wall.
Oh no!
Excuse me.
And then nothing happened.
And then nothing, and that's the end of the
They
fish.
Yep.
We
That's the
finished
end.
showering, we got out.
Yeah! Yeah! No!
That's all.
No. Sirius smiled, then curled his hand in Remus's hair and pulled him in for a kiss.
Woohoo!
I feel like we skipped some parts.
No, we did not.
No.
Shield your eyes, Pete.
There was nothing! There was nothing!
Remus handed Sirius some soap, and he thought Remus looked really pretty doing that and gave him a kiss. The end.
That's it. That's the story, you guys.
What the fuck?
What
So are we gonna make
the
biscuits?
hell?
Are we gonna make biscuits and turkeys
I
with
mean-
turkeys now?
No.
I hear girls talking about you two being a couple a lot.
I don't know where
I don't know where they get that
I don't
idea.
know where they
That's
get
so
that.
Girls don't make any sense ever, so. they
Yeah,
just
I
make
don't
stuff up.
understand.
I don't want
girls
to hear that
either,
from you,
ever.
boober tumor.
That is a fictional story.
That
I don't know
was
where they got
not
that
one
joke.
of our stories. That was not one of our pranks.
We've done dumb things, but that's a little too much even for us.
That was
Yeah.
not what the scabs were
I
fun.
think like some of it was realistic.
The shower scene, on the other hand, totally happened.
Oh, yeah.
No!
I was the soap, actually.
That was James.
Transfiguration
Running
gone
around
wrong.
with my foot. Do you feel him down the hairs? Where did James
It
go?
was, yes.
He's barely a
Pretty
sliver.
awkward.
I don't know what you guys, whoever wrote that weird story, think about,
Gilderoy.
Gilderoy, but keep us out of your weird fantasies.
Man, I wonder what happened to that soap on the ground though.
Where'd it go?
It dissolved.
Don't
It was
worry-
James.
Don't worry about it, Peter.
The soap's not important.
It was James. He left.
So I'm just gonna go take this and hide this
We're
someplace
gonna
where
burn the book.
no one will
Yes.
ever see it. Only I will know where it is.
Why
I'm
do you
gonna
even
go talk to
destroy it,
Gilderoy
May?
and see if he's written any more stories that I can share with my lovely
Where are you
friends
going
here.
with that?
I'm not going
Remus!
Remus,
Remus?
Where are you
Remus?
putting that?
don't bring the book into the bathroom.
Hey, wait!